Welcome to Module 02.05, Negotiation Techniques, part of the EasyPathUni Management Series. Within a professional environment, negotiation serves as a systematic, strategic process for building relationships, resolving conflicts, and hitting organizational targets. Imagine you are a manager tasked with renewing a critical software vendor contract. The vendor is pushing for a price increase, and your budget is fixed. To navigate this successfully, we use a three-phase negotiation action plan: preparation, discussion, and closure, to replace instinct with a repeatable structure. Phase 1 is pre-negotiation preparation. During this stage, you establish the logical boundaries of the deal and identify your alternatives before the first meeting begins. Preparation requires three tiered goals. Your ideal goal is the best outcome, a 20% discount. The realistic goal is expected based on market data, 10%. The minimum goal is your floor, current price plus premium support. Is unmet, you walk away. A complete preparation phase also includes identifying your BATNA, or best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Your BATNA is your source of leverage. It prevents you from accepting a harmful deal because you have already identified exactly what you will do if these specific talks fail. To establish a BATNA, list every backup option available, estimate the specific value of each, and select the single strongest alternative to the current deal. Setting these tiered goals and establishing a clear BATNA turns a reactive conversation into a calculated strategic plan. We now move to Phase 2, the discussion. This is the interactive stage where you uncover the actual motivations of the other party. Professional negotiators distinguish between a position, the specific demand a party makes, and an interest, the reason they are making that demand. If the software vendor demands a rigid 15% price increase, they are stating their position. The stated position is only the surface demand. Their true underlying interest might be a need for immediate cash flow to cover rising server hosting costs. You find these interests by asking open-ended questions. Instead of debating the 15%, ask what specific cost drivers changed since the last contract. When you focus on these underlying interests, you can create solutions that satisfy both parties' needs without getting stuck in a stalemate. During the discussion, you will eventually face pressure to give ground. To maintain leverage, you must avoid providing free concessions. Every trade should follow a conditional if-then framework. The goal is to trade something that is low cost for you to give, but high value for the other party to receive. For example, if you waive the 15% price increase, then we will pay the full annual contract upfront. This solves the vendor's cash flow interest at a low administrative cost to your company. These conditional trades build mutual value rather than simply splitting the difference. Phase 3 is closure. The negotiation process only truly ends when the final terms are officially locked in and documented. Once you reach an agreement, immediately summarize all agreed-upon points out loud. This ensures there is no ambiguity before the parties leave the room. Next, formalize the agreement in a written contract or memorandum of understanding, detailing the implementation steps and how future disputes will be handled. Finally, notify all internal stakeholders, such as finance and IT, about the new terms to ensure the agreement is executed correctly. Following these closure protocols protects the gains you negotiated and prevents internal operational confusion. This completed three-phase action plan provides a roadmap for every negotiation you will face, from procurement to internal resource management. Remember that as a representative of your organization, you must work within your authorized limits and maintain the confidentiality of all parties involved. You now have a professional framework that replaces guesswork with a clear strategic sequence. Save this template and apply it to your next vendor meeting or contract renewal to see the difference it makes in your outcomes. Thank you for completing this module. We wish you success in securing your next win-win outcome.